Hey friends, how y'all doing? How y'all doing? Let me share this out. Y'all gonna have to deal with my pores tonight because, look, I was trying to keep up this whole makeup thing with the new lights. I can't. It's just not me. I don't know how y'all girls do it every day. Those of you that do, I admire you and everything, but I'm not putting makeup on every night. Mm-mm. I just ain't. Somebody want to be my makeup artist for the show? You are more than welcome. Am I going to King's Cash Club? Hello. Hi, hi, hi. All right. Let's get to Instagram. Hello, lovelies. All right. Okay. Hey, y'all. All right. We're getting started at 8:05 per usual. So we got about 3 minutes to get started. I know a lot of you like to pop in at 8:05. Y'all be leaving me hanging during the happy hour, but that's okay. I want to say hello to my mama, to my dad, to my sister, to all my family members who watch. Thank you for your support, and thank you to all of you guys as well. Hello, Glow111. Hey, Joey. I just gave you a shout out. So tonight, guys, hey, Margaret. Like I was saying, y'all, I tried to keep the makeup thing on, with the new light, but your girl is not a makeup girl, not all the time. So y'all are back to the pores. Get into it, love it, embrace it. All right, but y'all ain't here for my makeup skills. You're here for education and fun. All right. Tonight we have some cool stories. If you are an art aficionado, particularly of Banksy, we have a story for you. If you like cruises, we have a story for you. Now we know that cruises have kind of been, set to the side with the Rona, but they're trying to find a workaround. So we have a story for you guys. And also for my sneakerheads, we have a story for you as well. So lots of different subjects. Make sure that you share this out to your friends at 8:05. Shoot, I was supposed to do a poll today for the new logo. I'll have to do that tomorrow. It's cool though. Hey Trista. Hello. Yes, I love it when you guys come in and say hello so I can greet you personally. It makes me feel, like I'm really close to y'all. Why is it doing that? All right, so we are at 8:04. We're getting started at 8:05. Make sure you share this out to your friends at 8:05. Let them in on the fun. All right, all right. Are we ready? Are we ready? Where's all my Instagram people? It's like 8:05. I know y'all ain't gonna pop on late. I had one person. Okay, that's fine. Facebook, we're gonna hold it down tonight. Joanne said, no cruises. I'm opening a food shack on a beach. Hey, I will be first in line. I will be first in line. All right. I'm tired of being home. I want to be on a beach with sunshine and having food cooked, right there, and the sea breeze. Oh, all right. But that is enough reminiscing. Let me pause this so we can get start. This ain't what I wanted. Okay. Pause. All right. Let's get started, y'all. All right. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday, everybody. Welcome to NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. If this is your first time watching, or if you're listening to the playback or watching the playback and you're like, who's this lady on the internet with her glasses and her locks? Hey, Inger. I'm Natalie Pierre-Lewis. I'm the host of the show, and I am the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. Hold on one second. You're early voting and see what island will take you. You got to take me with you, Joey. I'm your sister. All right. I'm the owner and operator of NPL Consulting LLC, a business formation firm. What that means is I help people like yourself get your business paperwork together. So things like getting your articles of incorporation. Oh, I'm glad, Trista. Like getting your articles of incorporation together, getting your EIN numbers and DUNS numbers, basic brand protection strategies, making sure you have contracts so you don't get burned by clients and partners. Also hiring policies so you don't get sued for discrimination. I help you do all of those setup steps to make your business, legit and strong, and give it that strong foundation so you can grow. If you're wondering why I'm qualified, hey, so Rap 21, I ain't seen you in a month of Sundays. If you're wondering why I'm qualified to help you do all of these things, I'm glad that you asked. I'm a licensed attorney. I have been one for almost 15 years. I've started multiple businesses for myself and others, both online and offline. I've had many careers in the realms of entrepreneurship, the law, education, hospitality, and administrative support. And most important, I'm very passionate about making business and legal education as accessible to everyone as possible. Not everybody has the time, the money, or the desire to go to business school or to law school, but a lot of you have amazing business ideas. Hey, 76 Grimke. And if you're going to be successful in business, there are just some things that you need to know. Okay, so Rap 21, there's no way around it. So that is why I'm here, okay? Now, if you are in the startup phase of your business and you need a legal friend to come hold your hand and tell you, hey girl, this is the paperwork that you need to fill out. Hey girl, you need to get a business bank account. You need to call me. Get in contact with me. How are you going to get in contact with me? You're going to go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm. That is the only link on my Instagram, and it is all over my page on Facebook. That is where you can book yourself a free 15-minute consultation if you are a first-time client. It is also where you can download the free Biz Launch cheat sheet that will help you choose and start your dream business in 7 days or less. All right. At linktree/NPL Consulting Firm is also where you can pick up a lot of my video trainings for those of you who need to get an EIN number. Now, most attorneys are going to charge you anywhere between $75 and $125 to get you an EIN number, and they're not going to show you how to do it. But I'm going to show you how to do it for $59 so that you can replicate it down the line, because most entrepreneurs, they start multiple businesses throughout their lifetime. Okay. As well, you can pick up the DUNS numbers training, the operating agreement training, and that is also where you can subscribe to the YouTube channel and the podcast. Y'all know I'm trying to get that YouTube check, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel. All right, okay. But that is enough about me. Let's talk about the show and how it works. The way that the show works is that I pull stories from the news, stories that I get from you lovely people, stories from blog sites, stories from anywhere that I find something interesting, and I pull the ones that have lessons that we can learn as entrepreneurs, as people who are interested in business, and we discuss them. So this is a conversation between all of us, okay? It's a lot more fun when we all participate. So your questions and your comments are welcome as long as they are respectful, okay? So that's pretty much it, and we are going to jump right in with our first story of the evening. All right. If you have heard of the artist by the name of Banksy, if you have heard of the artist by the name of Banksy, please give me a B in the comments. If you have not heard of Banksy, Banksy is known for murals all over the place. We don't know who Banksy is specifically. There's speculation that Banksy might actually be a collective of artists. But we don't know exactly who Banksy is, but they are responsible for a lot of pieces of work around the world that are very celebrated. In particular, a mural that is called the Flower Thrower. And it's a mural of a guy literally, like he's trying to throw something that looks like a Molotov cocktail, but instead of a Molotov cocktail, it's a bunch of flowers, right? You don't know Banksy? That's cool. Well, Banksy, is notorious for not caring about intellectual property. The artist has actually laughed at the idea of copyrights and things like that, and was totally against it until it happened to them. There's a greeting card company that was selling replicas of Banksy's most famous work, The Flower Thrower. You know, they put it on greeting cards, and Banksy was like, "What are you doing? No, that's my work. You can't do it. You're monetizing my work. Don't do it." Da da da. And was trying to claim trademark rights over the photo so that this company could not use his photo. So the thing is, what do I tell you about trademarks? What do trademarks do? I'm giving y'all a pop quiz right now. What does a trademark do when you have one? What does it tell the world? What does it protect? What does a trademark protect? Giving y'all a pop quiz. Giving y'all a pop quiz. Hey, hey, giving y'all a pop quiz. All right. I'm going to give Facebook a little bit of time because I know it takes a little bit of time for your answers to come in. Actually, hold on. No, because we got the podcast going. I don't want to keep those people waiting. I'm sure your answers are coming in. But we know that, hey, creating time, we know that trademarks protect your name, your logo, your brand in the marketplace. It protects the things that you sell. The thing is, Banksy don't sell his art. Other people sell it for him, or whoever Banksy is, right? Yes, Margaret, protect logos and phrases in the marketplace. So to have a trademark, you have to be selling something. The thing was, Banksy wasn't selling anything. So whoever Banksy is, they set up a store in London called Gross Domestic Product, where they sold, hey, Ree Danny, where they sold all sorts of weird stuff. But the store, you couldn't purchase anything in the store. You could only order online. The things they sold in the store were ridiculous. Like, Banksy specifically opened this store to say, hey, I'm actually selling stuff. Now can I have my trademark? Yes, Trista, not just your intellectual property. Trademarks specifically protect your brand in the marketplace. Hi, sis, Sir Victor Jones Moore. Okay, so when you see marks like the Gap logo, Apple, those protect their brand in the marketplace, right? So Banksy was like, well, I want to claim trademark rights, so he opened a store in London that was kind of a sham. You couldn't buy anything in person. You had to buy it online. The stuff was ridiculous. And was trying to claim trademark rights. And also, Banksy did not want to reveal their identity. So we still don't know who Banksy is, right? And they've kept their identity hidden for over 15 years. Well, the court, when Banksy brought this trademark infringement suit to them, was like, girl, what are you doing? This store, you're not selling anything. You specifically opened this store not because you're actually trying to sell things, but because you're trying to keep another party from using this work. And we know, because we've talked about this a lot of times, you cannot trademark something just to keep other people from using it. There has to be a credible, money-making endeavor involved. Now, Banksy, in opening this store, has, tried to, give the impression that there was, commerce going on, but there wasn't. This store wasn't doing anything. It was literally kind of like a museum type thing, right? So Banksy actually lost his trademark infringement suit against this greeting card company for his own artwork. Why did I pick this case? This is why you need to be serious about your intellectual property. I told you guys, Banksy was not, basically laughed about copyrights, right? And then as soon as somebody was trying to make money off of his work, was like, hold up, I changed my mind. You need to be serious about your intellectual property, because you never know who's going to pick it up. You never know who's going to want to make money off of it. And another thing is that Banksy should have gone for copyright protection, because copyrights don't require you to have something in commerce. Copyrights just require you to be the creator of a work of art. But again, that would have required Banksy to reveal their identity, and they did not want to do that. So because Banksy, I don't know if they shy or whatever, didn't want to tell anybody who they were, and because they did not have a legitimate business endeavor going on with their work, they have lost trademark rights, they lost this trademark infringement suit against this greeting card company. So I want to know from you guys, do you think the court got it right, or should they have given, or should they have sided with Banksy because he did create this mural that the greeting card company was using? Did the court get it right, or did they get it wrong? If you think they got it right, that, Banksy should have lost this trademark infringement suit, give me a thumbs up. If you think they got it right. If you think they got it wrong, that, no, they should have sided with Banksy, this greeting card company shouldn't be using their work, please give me a thumbs down. I'm going to tell y'all right now, I'm going to go with a thumbs up, simply for the fact that Banksy had the opportunity to protect his work and basically laughed at it. There's a reason why copyright law exists. There's a reason why trademark law exists. There's a reason for intellectual property. It's for reasons like this. Margaret Massey said, yes, they got it right. He didn't follow the rules. I got thumbs up from 76 Grimke and from Sir Victor Jones Moore. All right. So I'm glad that we are all on the same page. Awesome. 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 Okay. All right. Okay. So that was our first story. Just a quick one, just to remind you guys that 76 Grimke said, you snooze, you lost. Yes, you did snooze. Trista gave me the hand clap. What's that? Is that a sticker or something? I've never seen that, Trista. Thank you for the thumbs up creating time. All right. So good luck to you, Banksy. You might have to come out of hiding or something. All right. Is anybody here like cruises? Now, I know we're not doing cruises now, but pre-COVID, thank you for the thumbs up, Inger. Was anybody here a fan of cruises? If you were, give me some type of boat emoji. If you have ever been on a cruise, if you liked cruises, now I know we're not going on cruises now, but please give me a boat emoji. Oh, Sir Victor Jones Moore said, oh no. I have never been on a cruise. I have no desire to be on a cruise. Creating Time said just occasionally. Like, I can do a day cruise, but the idea of being on, a ship for days, maybe for days at sea, does not sit well with me. I like my feet planted firmly on the ground. But a lot of people like cruises. And due to your kids go, Margaret Massey? Okay. And due to COVID, cruises have basically been canceled. They go on cruise. Okay. Yeah, my sister and my parents have been on cruises. I have no desire to go on a cruise. But can you guys name me some famous cruise lines? Give me the names of some famous cruise lines. Now we know that, these cruise line companies, they are hemorrhaging money and they are trying to figure out a way. How do we get back on the water? 76 Grimke said, not a fan, never been on a cruise. I feel the same way. Yeah. Yeah. I want to be able to go and come when I want to. When you on a cruise, you just stuck on the boat. Yes. And Sir Victor Jones Moore said Norwegian. Okay. That is one. Any others? Carnival, yes, Carnival. Titanic, that is not a cruise line, not an active one. So Rap 21. Margaret Massey said Carnival, Royal Caribbean Princess. Yes, I was waiting for Royal Caribbean. Tonight's story on cruises has to do with Royal Caribbean. Now, a few months ago, pretty much towards the beginning of quarantine, after all the cruises were kind of put aside, we found out that Royal Caribbean had submitted a trademark for some type of special branded face mask for cruises. Now, they have decided to no longer go through with that. So I don't know. It was back in the day. So I don't know, what's going to happen with that face mask. But as of right now, they're not doing anything with the face mask. But Royal Caribbean has filed a new trademark for something called the Tracelet. It's supposed to be made of rubber and silicone, and you're supposed to, and they're basically, if you plan on going on cruises with Royal Caribbean, they're going to give you this bracelet that's probably going to have a chip in it. Hey, Global Carnivalist. They're going to give you this bracelet that has a chip in it, and there's going to be an app, Carnival and Disney, and it's called the Trace Together app, and they're going to be able to trace where you go in case there's some type of COVID-19 infection, right? So Royal Caribbean, they're trying to do their best to, to allay people's fears and prevent the transmission of COVID-19 while still keeping their business afloat by, making these special bracelets that they are calling tracelets, right? So I want to know from my cruise people, if the cruise line said, hey, in order to keep you guys safe, we want you to wear this bracelet that has a chip in it so that we can track you, and in case you get infected, we can kind of keep track of where you've been. Is that something that would entice you to now go on a cruise, or would it keep you away? Or does it not change your mind? For me, it doesn't change my mind because I don't like cruises. I'm not getting on a boat for days at a time. You give me a day, maybe two. But for you to get on a cruise, if you've got to wear a bracelet that's basically going to track you. Now, look, we know that we're being tracked. We got our cell phones, all that stuff. But this is a special bracelet that's supposed to track, where everybody is with the app so that if there's any type of breakout, would you go? Global Carnivalist said, nope, I'm not going. I'm right with you, girl. If I have to be on this enclosed space with this tracelet, right? And let's say there's a breakout on the boat. Where am I going to go? Where am I going to go? It won't matter if I have this tracelet bracelet. What am I going to do? Hide under the bed? Margaret Massey said, it doesn't change my mind. 76 Grimk said, it will not change my mind. I am not a fan of being tracked. I mean, at this point in time, in this day and age, we are all being tracked. If you got a cell phone in your pocket, you're being tracked. So that doesn't really bother me so much anymore. So much as the fact that having this bracelet on is not going to allay my fears that I'm not going to get infected on this cruise. I am in an enclosed space with tons of people, maybe hundreds of people. And if there is an outbreak, where do I go? Creating Time said, yeah, nope. Inger said, heck no. Yes, high five to all of you. Good luck to Royal Caribbean. I know that they're trying to keep, the cruise industry afloat. I don't think these tracelets are it. However, if you have friends that like cruises, let them know that Royal Caribbean, they're coming out with a line of bracelets so they can track you getting sick on the cruises. Okay? And you can find these things out when you kind of dig around the USPTO, the test trademark search. If you ever want to know what a company is kind of up to, you can search the trademark database and see what they filed, and it kind of gives you an idea of what is coming out. The test trademark search, that's also where you need to do your searches to make sure that anything that you want to trademark is not already taken. All right. So, good luck to Royal Caribbean in their endeavors. I will not be getting on a cruise anytime soon. All right. Okay. Any questions? Any questions before we move on? We got our last story of the evening. This one is for my sneakerheads. Hello, B Black 1913. Before we move on, I want to remind you guys that you are watching NPL Legal Dish. This is my Monday through Thursday live broadcast where I teach business and legal concepts using pop culture and celebrity news. All right. If you are in the startup phase of your business and you need, a lawyer friend to be right there, hold your hand, to kind of give you a guide to set that strong foundation up for your business so that you don't end up in IRS offices or you don't end up in jail because you didn't do something right or somebody suing you for discrimination, I'm the girl that you want to talk to. Go to linktr.ee/nplconsultingfirm, book your free 15-minute consultation, and let us chat, okay? But we are going to move on to our final story of the evening, and if we have some time left, we will do Q&A. All right. Our last story of the evening. My sneakerheads. If you are a sneakerhead or you have a sneakerhead in your life, please give me a sneaker emoji. Margaret Massey said, Didn't we discuss a story about a man that trademarked team names just because? Yes, Margaret, we did, right? So he trademarked the names. However, he did trademark the names. Now, I don't know what his purpose was to do that. I don't know if he may have showed intent to use, because there are two types of trademarks that you can file. You can file one where you are already in business and selling things, but there is also an intent to use application, which is like, I'm not selling this stuff yet, but I plan on doing it. Okay. Okay. All right. Does that make sense, Margaret? Okay. Thank you for the sneakers, 76 Grimke. Okay. My sneakerheads. 76 Grimke, as a sneakerhead, have you ever heard of the Nike 2005 Pigeon Dunk? Please let me know. Now, for the rest of you, if you noticed in my stories today, I posted pictures of 4 sneakers. 2 of them were Nike. 2 of them were another brand. I asked you guys if they were too close for comfort, and 100% of you said yes. All right. So, 76 Grimke, I'm still waiting for your answer. Have you heard of the 2005 Pigeon Dunks as my resident sneakerhead? Where's Zephyrina? I know her son is a sneakerhead. I haven't seen her in a little bit. Okay. Anyway. So Nike came out with these shoes in 2005, the Pigeon Dunks, right? And we all know, like, people love Nikes. You're a budget sneakerhead. Okay. But, you know, they go through different cycles. There is a shoe company called Warren Lotus, and they decided to kind of do a revamp of the 2005 Pigeon Dunk. They called theirs the Staple Pigeon OG. And it basically looked like the Nike Pigeon Dunk, except they kind of exaggerated the hook on the swoosh, and then they drew a face on it. If you haven't looked at my stories already, go check it out. I want you to look at the sneaker that Warren Lotus designed versus the Nike sneaker, okay? Now, Warren Lotus, they came out with this shoe, and they started taking pre-orders, right? And people were buying them up. These shoes are $300, getting orders and orders and orders. And Nike said, skirt on 22s. What are you doing? We have patents. We have trade dress protection on our shoes. And they filed a trademark infringement suit against Warren Lotus because of these Staple Pigeon OG shoes. Now, I don't think that there is any question that these shoes are basically a ripoff of the Nike. All you did was change the little logo a little bit and draw a face on it. There's really no big difference between the sneakers. So for me, I don't think there is an issue as to whether or not there is trade dress issues or patent infringement issues. Not to me. You guys can let me know if you think that the shoes are different, you know, if they're dissimilar. Here's where the issue comes. Nike saw that Warren Lotus was doing pre-orders for this Staple Pigeon OG shoe, and they filed with the court to get an injunction. They don't want, and they filed a trademark infringement suit. Warren Lotus is like, okay, we're going to deal with this, but everybody who pre-ordered the shoe, you still going to get your shoes, okay? Nike does not want Warren Lotus to be able to fulfill these orders for these pre-ordered sneakers. Margaret Massey said absolutely too close, right? So Nike is saying, look, I don't care if you got all these pre-orders. Please, judge, tell Warren Lotus that they cannot fulfill these pre-orders because it is violating our trade dress. Now, the people who bought the sneakers, it's not their fault that Warren Lotus violated, patents or trade dress, right? So should they have to pay the price for Warren Lotus not doing this right? Should they not be able to get the orders that they put in? What do you think? Do you think that Warren Lotus should have to fulfill these orders for these basically infringing sneakers? Or is Nike right to try and get an injunction so that Warren Lotus cannot fulfill any of these orders? Right? Margaret Massey said, I agree, refund that money. Exactly. Nike wants Warren Lotus to put all the money that they got for the pre-orders in escrow so they can pay people back. So Margaret says that they should refund the money. So you guys don't think that the people who ordered the shoes should still be able to get their shoes? Does anybody think the people who ordered the shoes should be able to get the shoes? Refund the money. AP Jackson said refund the money. Hey, AP Jackson. 76 Green Pay said shut it down and refund customers' money. But what if the customers actually want the shoe? They've already paid the money and the shoes have already been developed. Should the customer just be out? Margaret Massey said no. Okay, y'all said no. Shut it down, Warren Lotus. This is Nike's. All right, I totally agree with you guys. Unfortunately, as consumers, you know, we're not gonna get in trouble for buying the bootleg stuff. But if they catch it beforehand, you're not gonna get it. Infringement is a big thing. Like corporate life, they want their money. They want their intellectual property, and Nike is not going to take this lying down. They're like, I don't care if you had 1,000 people pre-order these shoes. I don't care if you have 1,000 shoes waiting. You're not going to put these out on the street. So that is what they are trying now to get the court to do to Warren Lotus. They want the court to say, Warren Lotus, no, you may not fulfill any of these pre-orders because you are violating trade dress and patent and patents, because Nike does protect their designs as they should, right? So Warren Lotus, I don't know what you're gonna do. You're gonna have to return all that money. I hope you didn't spend it yet. I hope you got your PPP loan. I don't know what you're gonna do, because you basically sold people a dream and now you're not going to be able to fulfill it. And this is going to reflect badly on you as a company, because people are going to be like, ooh, you know what? The last time I tried to order a shoe from them, they had to cancel it. So this could be a very detrimental to Warren Lotus's business. Has anybody ever heard of Warren Lotus prior to this case? Have you heard of them? Any of my fashion people or my sneakerheads, have you heard of Warren Lotus? Have you heard of it? Ooh, 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 ooh. Anybody heard of it? Okay. Margaret said no. I never heard of them either. But when I saw that shoe, I said, you guys didn't even try. You didn't even try. It literally looks exactly the same as the Nike shoe. They just kind of changed the shape of the swoosh a little bit and put some marks on it. And Nike don't play. Nike does not play. They are a multi-billion-dollar global company. You think they're going to let you sell knockoff Nike shoes and not say nothing about it? Please. But good luck to you, Warren Lotus, and your shoes. Okay? Oh, wow. Time went by really fast on that. I didn't realize how far we had gone. Anyway, so do we have any questions on that story? Because we are at the end. We got about a minute left before we close out. I want to thank you guys for participating tonight. To everybody who popped in, my core crew, y'all be holding me down. AP Jackson, Margaret, Inger, 76, Grimke. Who else did I miss in here? Did I miss anybody? Trista be in here. Yes, Joey was in here. Thank you to all my creating time. Who else be in here on the regular? Y'all just be holding me down, and I appreciate you. And all the people who popped in, y'all are awesome too. You make this show so much fun. We're going to be back here tomorrow with more stories. If you find anything interesting, thank you, Margaret. If you find anything interesting, please, please, please send it to me. I love it when you guys send me stories. If you find any updates, because sometimes I don't find, y'all be finding stuff that I don't even hear about. I got to dig to find. So please don't ever be shy to send me something or think that I've already seen it, because you never know. As well, make sure you go to linktr.ee/NPL Consulting Firm to see everything that's going on at NPL Consulting. Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube page, to the podcast. And I'm going to see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Be well. Good night.